Today, 19th of March 2026, is the Lunar New Year, the spring equinox, and the start of 9 nights of celebration honouring the Durga. It's called Nava-Ratri. Nava means 9 and Ratri means night. And it's when the lioness within the feminine is awakened to destroy the ego and the selfishness and all of the qualities that limit our ability to come into our own power and awaken the goddess within ourselves, male and female. It's a time to honour the divine feminine. Each night is dedicated to one aspect or some of the aspects of what it is that this energy, this powerful feminine energy gives to us. She is the divine mother. She is the source of the universe. She is the mother of God. From the waters, she births us. In Shade Vahawira is what that line says from the Hail Mary. And she shows mercy to us in the forgiveness of our sins, our weaknesses. And the rosary is done in her honour and has been in a place called Loch Derg, very similar to the name, the divine feminine Durga. It's just a change of a vowel. And Loch Derg is a place of pilgrimage in Ireland that has been visited for a long time to pray the rosary, to pray the Shade of Ahawera, and to honour that energy that we need to keep going, to be the mother, to be the wise one, to be the sister, to be the partner, to be the teacher, and to keep the heart lit, the fire lit, to gift us children, to provide protection and give us strength and power and encouragement. And she purifies and gives grace and whatever about all the masculine forces that are out there that may destroy life. The feminine is what gives life. It's a raw power, as any mother knows, to have her body opened and this beauty to come through her, and the way she so easily adapts herself, and not so easy for some, to ensure the continuation of life. She is the lioness, and any of you out there who have had cause to give life to the lioness, as I've had on a few occasions myself, in the protection or the want to defend or the vulnerable, we know the value of giving birth and being willing to awaken that power within ourselves that goes way beyond what is human capability in to create or to recreate. It's such an extraordinary experience. Now, the solar lunar calendar is what is used to calculate the time when this is the Lunar New Year in the Hindu calendar. And it's the solar lunar calendar that is used to identify the starting point. And it's the first bright phase of the moon at this time of year. That brings the equinox. There's also equinox. Navaratri is also celebrated in the autumn time, but this is springtime. So it's the first lunar phase, and that's when this event, the Lunar New Year, starts in the Hindu tradition. And so there are great celebrations. And over the next 9 nights, each night will honour the capacity and the power of the feminine to give birth, to bring life of all that is good, and facilitating the destruction of what are the darker forces. When all else failed in the Vedic tradition, in the Vedic story, the Durga, this form of the feminine, was called to destroy the demons when everything else had failed. And there was never a time but she was more needed than now in the world. And it's alive and well in all those mothers that have ever kept the fires lit, no matter what war or what battle or what journey that was given more importance for power or for money or for no matter what the circumstances or the row was about. It was the capacity of the feminine to continue to give life. And our Mother Earth continues to give life. And the world continues to give life. It's not in the hand of the people who use their toys to manipulate the resources that are here. History has shown, and the more that's been revealed in history has shown, that these people who try to manipulate or control the resources and control the people have not succeeded. They've all failed. Each empire has failed in its time. The Roman, the British, we're in the American zone now, but all of these, it's all a circular sequence, and life continues. Life keeps coming back, and that's the beauty of what it is, to understand the power of this female to continue, this divine feminine to continue to support life. And we do have to leave. We don't stay forever. But we come with a part to play, as she comes with her part to play. And from a personal point of view, you also have a solar lunar calendar that starts your year. And in Vedic astrology, the solar lunar combination is applied to everything. It's not just the sun signs, but also the lunar, because the lunar has a very powerful influence on our mind and where our direction and our karma, and that's where the phases of the moon give an indication of what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are like to be. This is where you find the Dagda, which shows an area where is burnt, that you have serious karma to deal with, to cleanse. And when you do, you have an opportunity to expand and explore and grow again once you have freed yourself from what is the Dagda within your own chart, within your own life, within the karmic journey that you're here to deal with. And so that's solar lunar calendar is based on the phase of the moon you were born in. And so when the sun is in the sign associated with when you were born, you have to wait for the lunar phase that happened at your birth to happen again in the new year. And that new year is going to give you a chart for the priorities for the year and when things are to happen in that year. It will be a carryover from the previous year. We can compare it to our birth chart, but that can be a long time ago. But the New Year chart, the solar lunar return chart, is the chart that gives the guideline for the year that you're in right now. Again, that information is available in Jagannath Horror software, freely available. It's under the title of Tithi Pravesh, Tithipravesha. And all the details are there, free for you to download for yourself. So I'm going to leave that there now, and I'm going to come back. As I said, today is number one, the bright lunar phase day in spring. It's a spring festival celebrating over the next 9 nights the divine feminine. And for those of you who may want to practice something over this 9 nights of celebration, there's recommended what they call in the Sanskrit jap, tap and dan. And jap is reciting your rosary. It's a very good time to do your shade of Ahawera. Tap is to do self-denial, to let go something, something that you really like, sacrifice something that maybe it's chocolate, maybe it's cigarettes, maybe it's drink, maybe it's whatever, that you particularly take pleasure from. To do a tap is self-denial. And the other recommendation, the Dan, is to do an act of charity, to do some selfless service for somebody who is in need. So that's the 3 recommendations to strengthen your own spiritual journey over this 9 nights of celebration, and to strengthen the lioness within you, to give her life, to be who you're meant to be and you're born to be. Thanks for listening to me.